Hi folks, Alex Klingelhoeffer here with Exencial Wealth Advisors. It's 8:32 here in the middle part of the country. On Tuesday, it's July 20th, 2021. Here's your morning jog around the economic headlines of the world. First and foremost, off the top, we have a new billionaire in space. Jeff Bezos just touched down about 5 or 6 minutes ago in his New Shepard spacecraft in Texas. It looked like one of those big drop rides, like you see the theme park, right? It went straight up. Rocket went to, I don't know, about 350,000 feet, something like that. And rocket came straight down back on the pad. The capsule came back down. Really nice, about 8-minute flight for the folks for Blue Origin. Of course, Bezos is still in a space race against Elon Musk, against Richard Branson for who's going to be the billionaire to really control that space tourism industry. It does look like all of these companies are set to be up and running hundreds of space flights in a couple of years here. So it really is just the verge of a brand new industry. We'll see how popular it continues to be, and most importantly, how safe it continues to be. Certainly, one accident would kill any of these companies or really have a big issue with one of these companies. Spaceflight has about a 95% success rate in the modern era in terms of rockets. It does mean that about 5% don't make it. So we do need to be aware of very specific risks to those industries if we're looking to invest in them. Salesforce has a new study out today as retailers are going to pay $223 billion additional dollars for goods in the second half of the year compared to the first half of the year. Now, the number one most important cost input, it isn't additional materials, it isn't labor, it's logistics. So we've talked about lots of times on this show. Container rates are at an all-time high. You really can't get a container across the ocean at this point. Almost every port in China is blocked, really just locked up because of congestion, because of containers being in the US, not making it back to China. It is really a bad situation. Trucking rates are at an all-time high as well, up about 60% year over year. This is where, if you're looking for a second half inflation narrative, this is where it's coming from. It's coming from logistics. It's coming from folks not being able to get goods to where they are. Not the actual material price increases. Lumber went up, it came down. We've seen a lot of commodities go up and then come down. Ultimately, producers enter the fray. When you're looking at container ships specifically, the glut of production is really in 2022, 2023, 2024. That's a multi-year long issue that will continue to constrain commerce on a go-forward basis. So if you are looking for some worries, some risks to look at, do look at prices of shipping. It does not look like there's any blue skies on the future for that specific cost input. Again, a lot of different things can happen, but if you are looking at that inflation narrative, please do look at transportation first and foremost. Last but not least, before we reach you off to a nice Tuesday, we have another brand going public. This time, it's your favorite Chicago hot dog place, Portillos, going to launch an IPO. Does not look like they have an estimate on their market cap, but as we've been saying for months here, if you have a brand, you're going to IPO because you never know what retail is going to do. Happened with Krispy Kreme, now it's happening with Portillos, happening with a lot of different names. Business model doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter if it makes sense to go public. Are you going to expand a hot dog franchise that's been going around for 50 plus years? Maybe, maybe not. But you may be able to get a big boost in your stock just by being public and being on Wall Street bets. This is a new frontier of investing in stock valuation. If you want some additional information throughout the week, feel free to follow me. As always, I'm on Twitter. It's OKCCFACFP. Till then, hope you have a good Tuesday. I am out.